Hello there, pirates. Welcome to the October 2022 raid, the second of the assault raids. Okay, let's just hope the damage isn't like it was at the start of last month's raid. Otherwise, the profanities will come out yet again. TSM swearbox is on the side of the table. Okay then, evening all, how are we? Good to see you. Yeah, exactly, mate. No swearing. All be right. I'll do my best. That's all I can say. Okay. Let's look at prizes. Okay, then, and then we'll look at fleets and that sort of stuff. And then we'll look at some targets. So, prize pool first. There are some new bits of kit. Obviously, the Powercells number 2. Okay, then. We have obviously the propulsion system there. We also have the new hull for the next raid set as well. We have an engine. You may have already got that, so you probably don't need to collect that. We have some plates. Oh dear, the Conquerors are going to be out, aren't they? Okay, so we have a new plate. We have a Legion Conqueror plate. Okay then, so it looks like it's radioactive to me. Yes, it is. Okay. Overdue probably, and a a ballistic one as well. Okay, so there you go. There's 2 plates there for you. So 2 lots of PvP holes probably going to come and smash your base up. Okay, but it's not all doom and gloom because yes, we do have some good items as well. These are all the weapons. Sorry, this is an item here for your new fleet once you build it. We'll have a look at the build in a minute. Okay, building on wall damage. So bear in mind this will be the only building damage item you'll be able to put on this new hull because it has, whilst it has the penetrative damage, it also has building and wall all built into it. So just think about the old penetrative and building damage special we used to use. This is going to supersede that considerably, in fact. And then here's the standard missile. Okay, clearly you need to probably look at that. There's only one of those. There is a limited one as well. There it is there. You probably already got 10 of those anyway if you did that previous event. And then Pen Battery System 3. Okay, I like the artwork on this. Pretty nice, to be honest. Okay, pretty decent. Okay, building damage 110 this time, and penetrative damage 40%. Points wise, everything looks pretty standard on what you've got to collect. It just depends on how much damage we might get. I don't know. We will see. There are some pretty decent things for turret defense, Conqueror hulls, that sort of stuff. It's a bit of a mix this time, isn't it? It's a bit more like a multi-event all in one. So there are plenty of things to choose from and plenty of points. Don't forget going to Mahati. It's on the TFC page. He's got his raid calculator on there as well. And have a little look and see how many points you want to collect. Work that out over the number of days of the raid, and then work out how many points you need on a daily basis. Fleets. Oh dear, here we go. Now let's look at targets first. Okay, so this is the second of the raid set, so bear in mind that it isn't a mixed set for the top. This time it's 3 of the same, so it's your obliterators in the 102, 103, so they've gone up one number. Okay, and we've got the 900, so we'll take a look at all of those. 102 should be the auto target. We'll see. 103 the driven target. All right then, so there'll be some cheeky stuff in there, and the 900 is the mix, and it's the oh my god target, but sometimes it can be all right. Clearly, we had to have a little play around with the fleet last time because we didn't go for an evade fleet because we didn't think it was needed, and we went for a full power fleet, and then we were getting smashed all over the place. I do know after a period of time they reduced, obviously, the damage, and we have obviously got ourselves, or many of us have got us up to selves to X1. So with all the extra buffs that you get at X1, maybe it isn't quite so important to have the Guidance Scrambler 3 on, or Hyper 30 if that's what you've gone for. And actually you could go back to using obviously the ferrous oxide, or in fact the other countermeasure special, basically not the countermeasure special, sorry. Let's have a look. Refit. What do we look at here? We took that off and we went into, if I remember rightly, there was a special that we put on, and I think it gave us extra. Let's have a look if we can find it. Golly gosh, what was it called? Can anybody remember? All I know, it was a special and it gave us extra critical chance, but I can't think. Oh, it was probably this welded barrels. I believe it's welded barrels. Highly likely to be that one there, seeing as these are obviously cannons. Yeah, it was. So it was a critical chance and the bonus combat speed as well. So I didn't mind actually taking the combat speed off because actually these were pretty decent, to be honest. But I know some people have left it on and grizzed it out and obviously didn't actually sort of pause on the raid last time and said, right, well, I'm going to wait till Kixeye brings the damage down before I start, and they've left where the belt was on. I haven't. I had to change, obviously, because I was getting absolutely slapped around the park, if you watched last times, and I had to go down to GS3. So I haven't bothered changing it back again. I will rough it out because I want to focus on other things. We've had, obviously, an extra event last month as well, so we are in a pretty decent position, I think, for tokens, and I think you've just been given some freebies as well. So looking at the token stack, I have a funny feeling we're not in a bad place. We also got a base building token for 5 hours or something like that. There was a series of tokens. We'll talk about them in the Hefe show and that sort of stuff, but there were quite a few things being given out to help you on your way. As it stands at the moment, look, there you go, I'm already overstacked on, so definitely some things we're giving out, overstacked on one-day ship build tokens, so I'm 4 of 2. That's not a hack, that's just what they gave me. Okay, and 2 and 2 on the 2 days as well, and I've already got stacked up, sitting in the top here, he says, somewhere. I've already got, obviously, then, you know, the other legendary and the other elite as well. So we've got quite a few build tokens to get going. Talking of fleets and builds, let's look in Shipyard and let's take a look at potential builds. Okay, and this isn't fixed. We've not seen a VXP target. Okay, but I have got a rough idea what I think I may look at. So let's confess, okay, now, because that's the way it is. That's the sort of thing I'm probably looking at if we need evade. That's it, only if we need evade. Let's wait and see. If we don't need evade, then we can take this one off here. This is a full power ship, obviously. We can take this one off here and we can look at, let's look across to this one, look at Pen. Okay, and there is a nice little special that gives us, here we go. Okay, a little bit extra on our critical chances, etc. So, you know, bear in mind it's not been upgraded at all, but flat out, and obviously it's going to have a CIC, which we have no idea what that CIC is going to be yet. It'll be probably in the FM after the raid finishes. Okay, and you can see then that's 466,840. And if you wish then to drop that off, then you could probably drop that off, put on obviously the countermeasure special, and then you can change this over then. You don't need to get too many countermeasures on. I probably wouldn't go more than 2 hulls in total, to be honest. That and then along probably with that is probably all you need for a couple of ships, to be honest. So just bear that in mind. Right, that's enough talking. Let's have a little look then and take a look at some targets. We won't go with cruise as per normal. In fact, we will just go out bareback and take a little look at see what is occurring for us. So let's tick the box so we know where all the targets are. He says, let's zoom in. Okay, so we want the first one and we want it to be, it's hidden in behind somewhere, good lord. There's a 900, we're not going to hit that yet. There's a 102 there, so we'll just click attack and let's take a look, see what happens. Okay. Nobby's got one there from a standard fleet with no retrofitting. All right. Take a look in chat. Okay, here we go. First target. Yeah, so it looks almost like a mirror image of the past one. So what have we got here? We've got a short range and a short range, blow up the gate. Then we've got a longish range one there, but it looks like it's quite easy to avoid. Another one there as well. We'll zoom in, we'll just let it do its thing first. They've set a trap in the 102. Oh, excellent. Okay, well, let's have a little look. Where's the stop point? That's the question. First one, right? It's outside of that ring. Is it inside of this one? So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, we're going to go to this gate next. That's not too bad, and that's not too bad. We're going in between these two. So far, so good. Okay, where's he going to go? Is he going to avoid that one? Yes, he is. So we should go directly straight ahead, take out those two. Then go forward, take this one. So far it looks quite decent. Let's watch the angle of that one. Okay, the auto path is quite nice so far. This will be the interesting. Oh, what's this here? Okay, so he's already firing. So where we're static, we know we have to watch this because, yeah, damage, damage, damage. Get rid of him. So it didn't get a chance to fire a second time. These have got quite a range, haven't they? So we managed to, yeah, okay, so we managed to stun it. It gets one lot off. What have we got here then? There's two of them here, so I would have gone straight past those if I'm not altering and I've taken these out. But let's see how long this stun lasts. They do get a second round off. Okay, these ones aren't too bad because of the angles. Well, okay, so there's a bit of a trap here, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, don't go for the launchers on the outside. Okay. There's obviously something that... oh, is that because of these things, maybe? Let's have a look at damage then. It's not the over 1/3 damage that it was this time last month, is it? So we got 1% taken there and 1% taken. We resisted 23% of ballistics, so obviously that means we still actually took the damage, but obviously resisted it, you know. So the damage actually hit us. 30% resisted on that one there as well. 20 minutes, that's, if it's even, that's instant fixing base. Let's actually just go and see. I know somebody would be very happy with that damage. Let's just take a peek. And that's crewless as well, so you could go for some options there if you want to stack up a whole load of these. So 4 minutes there. It looks pretty decent, doesn't it? 5, yeah, okay, well, by the time I pressed it, it's going to go straight back to instant fix, isn't it? So we can speed up that. I'm not going to worry about 2 seconds. 3 on that one, or 4 really, to be honest. And 3 on that one. And I've just noticed, obviously, you all got a spare fleet. Everyone got a spare fleet or a freebie fleet. What's that doing there? I'm not going to recycle it anyway, but there's another fleet here. Look, I mean, you could probably play around it. Should we just alter that and see what happens? Is that what you were doing, bro? Full auto on the level 1 incubate, nothing retrofit and cruise. Let's use the freebie fleet that they've clearly given us. And what is their build? So they've gone. Why would they go agility system? Interesting. Why not GS3? You don't need stun resistance. It doesn't give you any better evade. Everything else is the same, and it'll be the standard weapon, not the limited weapon. But okay, all right. We'll chuck that in, and then we'll just see what happens. And then we're going to go and drive one now. Yeah, it makes me a happy camper too. So let's have a look at the. Let's go and find then another one of those, just so we can. That's a 103. We're not doing those yet. 102, right? So there's a 102 on auto, and that's the other freebie. Is that the freebie fleet? Yes, that's a freebie fleet. And then let's have a look at this 102 here. That so the freebie fleet's gone in, and then we're going to go in. We should just check location of entry point, shouldn't we? But it looks like it's going to be the same every time anyway. Yep, it's standard. Okay, so let's stack up first. We do know that this should be okay, so we'll just press S and let it do this bit by itself. We're not going to go on the outside because I'm not tempted to think about that, but let's just pick that one there and that one there. So we want to get in around this area here first, because that gets us inside the ring. And then clip across here and get this one. We know that arc there, look, we can go in the middle if we want to. Take note not to get too close because of obviously that one. So we're going to take note of this, but we're going to go straight past and try and take these out before they get a second shot off. Let's see if we can split them a little bit. Okay, then we're going to go for this one. We'll note that one there and that angle, so we'll go in here for this one. And if it doesn't make, if it's within 1 or 2 minutes, then we're going to, we're not going to bother. Hey, Ren, you old dog. Hello, mate. Good to see you back. I've been having a good chat about you with Venom. Okay, so this is the little cheeky one here. These have the ring, okay. Watch this ring here. So we're going to go, that's the one to watch. Since you want to go around about here to keep sure you're outside of this one here, so you're not stuck in here making an idiot of yourself. That one looks fine, that one looks fine. So we're going to go in around about here. We're going to hit this one first. So we'll shift click that one because we're inside the area. Look, there you go. Oh, that one also has quite a range. Okay, so we need to get in closer than that one there. That looks a range of about 200 and something then, doesn't it? However, right, and the same again for these then. So take a look at this arc here. And then look at this arc here. So there's our ideal point. Look, see where it crosses over? So we want to be about here. Bear in mind that's got a long range, that's got a long range. And then we're going to target these two at the back. So if we click into there, and once we're there, we're going to shift click straight onto that there. Take that one, take this one, hopefully. Okay, so one of them got a second round off, but the other one didn't because we'd already killed it. And now we can just wait and pause because that's it, target over. If it's over the 20 minutes mark, then guess what? We'll be autoing. I'm intrigued to see how the other fleet did as well. Right. So it still says the 1%, 1%. Okay, and it's 18 minutes. Okay, so even with driving, I've only saved 3 minutes, but actually there shouldn't be any wait time to go in. So let's just send that back and we'll fix it so it gives us a reset. And we're going to look at this other fleet. This is the free fleet that Kickstarter's just given us. And the repair on that one there is 43 minutes, okay? 43 minutes. I might go in... well, it's free. If you don't have the fleet and you happen to have a grease monkey, you could probably go in there and fix that fleet up. It looks to me like the damage is uneven, so we might recall that and take a look at that fleet as well. However, let's take a little peek. Okay, so far, no profanities this month. Right, not so bad. Right, so we were 18 minutes. Did any of them go over the time? So the flagship is still the one that's taken a bit of a slap. So let's start repair on that. I suppose of interest now, we ought to put a crew on in a moment just to see if the evade really does help, because there are some people that aren't using evade fleets. That helped because that's put it under the time limit. 2 minutes on that one there. All these ships are built identical, so obviously there is a different effect going on. 440 on that one there. So all these are instant fixes thus far. So 2 of them had 2 minutes or something, and the other 2 had 4 minutes or something. The flagship had 4 minutes and something. Okay, we'll just have a quick peek at this other ship, this other fleet, sorry. So the flagship got 7 minutes. 2 minutes to wait is not a huge deal, because they're just giving the ship for free. And is it pretty even? Oh, it's 12 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, and 9 minutes. Pretty uneven, isn't it, to be honest? Okay. That's bizarre. Well, we'll set it to fix while we're out there doing other things. Okay. Okay, so we'll do one more, because fourth one will be handy, and if I do 4 of these and then 4 of the others, then that'll give us the requirement to go and start building the hull. So it proves the fact that the retrofitting is giving you, about half the damage or thereabouts by getting them to X1. The build is very much similar, okay, although they've gone from a slightly different version to me on the evade. They've gone for, obviously, there it is there, you can see the limited evade special, but at the end of the day, the outcome is exactly the same. It just takes longer to build. Right, okay, so we will actually put a crew on this time. We'll do our last one, and then we'll come back in again. You can obviously go, if you want to, for steelheads, which will reduce your damage down, particularly if you want to go with driving, that might be the way to go. Or you can, he says, I thought I had one anyway. Yes, I have. Okay, you can try sea serpents if you want to go even higher on your evade. So we'll try both, and let's just see the difference. I think we'll do it on auto, because I think that's probably the easiest way, because it seems to have a very fixed and pretty reasonable path, actually, to be honest. There's a 102 behind here. So we'll do 2 off the bat, and let's see what happens. They're quite colourful this time, and sometimes you can't see the targets compared to the other targets, but the fact that these are bright red, that's not so bad, is it? They weren't bright red last time. I don't remember it being so anyway. Okay, so Sea Serpent crew fitted, completely auto. And we shouldn't have any concerns really until we get up around here when, as we know, there's that stun effect that's required. And it's these at the back that we want to try and kill off first, but it's auto for now, so we'll just let it do its thing. And if it doesn't reduce it at all, then you obviously know the answer. Not at all, mate. We're just wondering. I was talking to Venom. I was just wondering how the return progress is going, mate. That's all. We'll have to have a catch up, but it's great to see you back on, though, mate. No, that's not horrendous, is it? And obviously, okay, 52 minutes. I don't know if you've got any grease monkeys saved up or slap a crew on it. One or the other was. I mean, I don't know which ones. It might help a little bit. I don't know. We're just about to find out anyway. So let's just see if this makes any difference. It seems a little bit less. But I've not had the... Now I've had all the incoming I'm going to get, so let's just have a little look. It appears to be less, but I'm not 100% sure. Not sure why it's hitting the buildings, doesn't need to do that, but there we go. Right, okay. So anything ranging from, 25 minutes down as far as 18 minutes, because then it's instant fixing base, so that's the general idea. That has not changed, although 13% resisted and 10%. So the resisted factor is better, which means actually the evade is higher, which it is. It's 42 and 34 now, so that's higher. 12, well, that's a lot better, isn't it? So I've taken it down, obviously, from about 25 minutes and halved it again just by putting the evade crew on. You could almost then save yourself the trouble of going back in and possibly doing another one, and may get away with doing 2 and then going back and fixing. Whilst I'm not 100% sure on that, it does look feasible. Okay, we'll go and patch it up. That's enough. Play with that, see what you think. That doesn't seem too bad anyway. Evade definitely seems to help in these, definitely with the those radioactive turrets. I'm wondering if we swap the fleets around, what it'd be like on the cheap fleet. You might want to drive the 103s yourselves and get the cheap fleet use the until it dies, because I mean that would do quite a few targets based on how much damage is there. What's he got left? 38 minutes. Okay, I'm intrigued on how much we got here. Well, 3 minutes on those 2. Let's just cancel that for a second. 3 minutes. So we got 149. Well, that's a huge difference because that was right up. So that has helped a lot, in fact, that evade crew, because that was nearly 5 minutes there. So now we're definitely one under that. So 4 minutes there for 2. Oh, come along. 3 minutes for that one. I should take note which slot they come out of, actually. That's what I should be doing. But I think it's sort of like targets one with the highest health first, you know, a bit of a King Killery type thing. Oh no, 3 minutes as well. So the flagship, it looks like, is the one that's been gained the bonus from having that evade crew on. Yeah, 2 minutes and something like that. So 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and just under 1, which the flagship was the highest damage one earlier on. Creeping Death. Okay, yeah. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Let's... how much damage is on? 38, 36. Let's start that up. I'm just intrigued. We're going to swap these round and just going to use that freebie fleet with the crew. I've only got one of these crews, so I don't want to waste it. I'd rather spend a coin on the freebie fleet, to be honest. Oh, I've got a token. How interesting. We'll pop the fleet in here for a second. We're waiting for a few seconds. How are we doing for points? Let's have a quick look. We're at the 1 million mark, and we've got 4 of those stacked up. So that's, yeah, the 250s. Okay, and then we'll get the other 4. We'll do 4 of these as well. Get the other lot 250s, and that'll give us the 500s. And then we'll go back and look at a build as well. So we're only 27 minutes into the stream, so we've got plenty of time. And we will definitely be taking a look at the 900, because I think that could be quite intriguing. Right, let's go back and have a little look. We've got a few seconds to wait. Oh no, we're just under, so we can speed that up. That's free. That one was almost fixed anyway, because that's what we were doing before. Okay, let's take these out. Put them in here with the evade crew, and then we'll let it go and auto. It was... can't quite remember what it was, because my memory is always terrible, but it was in the 40s, wasn't it? Was it 46, 48 or something, if I remember rightly, for the first one? I know you should do a group of them and then take the average, but that's a 900. Where is a 900? 102, there we go, there's one there. So I think we'll just keep autoing this on 102s until it dies, I think, to be honest. Okay, we won't watch it. We'll just crack on, because we just want to know what the time is, don't we? That's it. Okay, let's go get the other fleet and let's go and look at a 103. Clearly, we will do it without any crew on first, so it doesn't matter what slot it's sitting in. And let's go and take a look. There's one here. So does it matter which entry point for a start? Let's go in at 9 first. And let's just see if it gives us something. Yeah, absolutely, Fred. Yeah, definitely doable within instant base fix. I'm starting here, this one here, join. So here we go. So it's slightly different. We need a little bit of this, and obviously these are going to be buzzing up and down here. These ones are going to be buzzing up and down here. Okay, so it's just a thought pattern of where we enter. Do we enter down here? Do we enter up here? I really don't know. Let's have a look at some turrets then first. We'll freeze the fleet, so we'll just lock it down. So if we go in there, that one will outrange, that one will outrange, that one we've got to get inside of. There's one of those ones that if you get too close, it does that boom effect and it causes you damage. Probably killing off that one there will probably kill this, I guess. There's another one that you've got to try and get inside. So we click that one and get inside that one. That's fine, but you've got this to contend with. So that there looks like a safe zone, doesn't it? Yes. Yeah, that's a safe zone there. You're outside the zone of that, but you're killing that. This one here. So that's a safe zone there. And what about these? Yeah. Yeah, so that's a safe zone there because you're out the range. That, however, is going to cause you some concerns because this thing here, ranging as we know, is about 200. So that is one of the things to sort of kill off quite early. So it looks like sitting around here and getting rid of that could be quite advantageous, I think. And then worry about this stuff here. What else we got over here? That's the directional. That's going to stop you, or try to stop you. I don't think you can get that from this angle here. I think that's too far from there to there, but we could give it a go. I think that's encouraging you to come in here and take them from inside. So they're going to have a hell of a range as well. So I wonder if he'll get us around this area. I don't really know. There's two more there. Is that the way to go in from the south? I don't know. Or is it from the north? North, 1, 2. In fact, it's just a mirror target, isn't it? That is a mirror, isn't it? Basically, taking down that centre line there. It's not quite the same, but it's very, very similar. That's over there, that's over there, that's over there, that's over there. There's two there, there's two there, there's one there, there's one there. Yeah, so I don't think it really matters which way you go in. Do we fancy going from the south or from the north? Okay, anyway, we started at 9 o'clock. That brought us in at 9 o'clock position. Let's just exit and let's go in at the 3 o'clock position. And they just zoom across Ren, sorry mate. They don't actually chase you, but they do zoom across the screen. But you can dodge them quite easily. They're just annoying. We'll go in for it, and I'll. They're just there to annoy you, really. Yeah, so you can decide which way to go in, which is good. Yeah, so these little things here, under here, they do just blip. Those are just keep charging across there, but you can time them right. They're not too bad. Right, let's have a little look. So my concern is this thing. Here we go. So long as you don't get too close to these, they're not too bad. You can actually get away with actually entering the ring a little bit. Nice. And they do 2 or 3 and then they pause as well. So we'll just follow down here. And I'm going to get this, I think, first. Oh, it's quite a range on that. That's all right. Okay, fair enough then. Probably not the right way to go, but I want to get that thing out of the way first. It's only first go, so I'm really intrigued. Oh, that was close. I'm really intrigued on the range of this, so I might actually test it in a minute. That one there we know, that one there we know. That's got a boom zone, so we just want to go here, I think. And then we can mess around and kill that thing off. What's the range of that one? That's not too bad. Okay. So let's do that. Like I say, it's only first go, so we'll just come in now and take that thing out. Right, that's done. I'll get back out before that booms, which it did, but I was outside the range, and that's not too bad. Right, so if I kill out this one here, it probably kills off this. Not that I really care at the moment, but just to prove a fact. So those, you can outrun those. Is it this one? Yeah, it does. Yeah, so if you wanted to go back out again, you can blow that up, but you don't need to. This one here, I'm a bit concerned. Oh, in fact, I shouldn't be too concerned, because I think we can probably get in and kill this now. Looking at that, I think we can hit those two in a moment. There's a dead zone right here. Yes, there is. Oh, but I've got to watch. These are going to chase us, but ultimately, I think if we time them right, we'll be fine. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we time them right or wrong? We timed them right. That's okay. Good. So you see, you can mess about with them a little bit. Oops, too far, too close, but we're just all working it out. So that's doable. All right, now I want to get in and try and blow these up. Oh, I'm definitely too close to him. That was my own fault. Anyway, I want to see if we could hit these. This is the most important bit, which we can. So that's nice. Then we can take him out. So now we can calm down a little bit now. They've stopped firing, but that's because I've got away. Do I go around the other way now? Him I can get from in there. That one there. Can I get him? What's my range from getting him? Yes, I'm outside the range, so I can get that. I can get that. Those would be straightforward. I've only got one to worry about here, so that's fine. There's that one there to get in a moment, but I think we can go around the back and get these first. I need to get just there. And then what's the range of these ones? He's facing the wrong way. And what's the range of those? So that looks there. So that's the one that's concerning, isn't it? So he'll be going down there. So I need to go across and up, looks like, to about here. And then I think I'm safe. I am just safe there. Okay. So let's go back out. Did I get caught? Nope, I made it. That's good. So then it's these two here. Right. So yet again, I'm in the same situation. I've got to watch him. So do I try and get in between there, and kill that off? I'm not sure which is the best way. Ah, well, that's much better. We can kill those off. I didn't realise that. Oh, yes, because I killed that middle one first. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Okay, so that one's there. That one's there. So here in the middle is safe. Which way is he facing? Up to there. So let's go there. Nice. That one is there. But we're going to have to dip in and out because that one there is pretty close. So let's see if we can do it from this angle. Not too bad. Oh, one more shot and we'll be done. So I'm going to drive straight through now. And that should kill that and hit that and kill this at the same time. I've just, yeah, I thought so. So these are just over about 200 range, aren't they? Okay, we're nearly done. We'll do it fast on the next one, but at least we've managed to pick it off. And damage wasn't too bad for the first ever go. He's going to... He'll miss. Right, I can go straight in and get this one now. And then kill that off, which will expose that one. Should hopefully be able to get that. And that last one there. Oh, I've probably got to kill the gate as well, actually. Yes, I do have to kill the gate. So that's annoying, but... Oh, no, I don't. I don't have to do it at all. Right, there we go. Okay. 210 for the first one with the freebie fleet. Hey. Yeah, mistakes were made. I've made a few mistakes as well, so but I've learned quite a bit. 1% taken, 1% taken. That just seems to be the natural resistance then of this fleet at X1. 21%, 43% evaded, and that's without the crew on, and 16% evaded. And I took half an hour's worth of damage. Well, such is life. Okay, I don't really mind that too much for a first go. We know we've collected some points. More importantly, now, where are we sitting now with the freebie fleet? Let's recall and it'll take a little look. Okay, so we'll do probably one more of the 103s, but then I'll leave it to other people as ever, and they put up there on the TFC site, they put up their best paths and that sort of stuff. I don't really have time for doing that, otherwise we're sitting on it for 2 hours, and that's just a bit pointless, really, to be honest. But it doesn't look too bad, for a first go for half an hour for a complex target. That's not too bad. It looks like it's doable once you rip it apart. It looks like it'll be okay. I made about 4 mistakes there, so for a first go, I think we can get that down probably to half that much damage yet again. So that'll be another instant fix in base. So let's just look at these fleets. We know the one is 35 minutes. Is that that's the U? Oh, they were U1. I didn't think that. Oh, sorry. So the freebie fleet is a U1 fleet. Oh, of course it is, because it's got the CIC on it. That's why. Okay, so 35 minutes. So putting on the Evade crew took off. Is it about 10 minutes? I think it's about 10 minutes off the damage. So it's giving you roughly, what, a couple of minutes on each ship to fix? So 7, yeah. 15. Yeah, so 7 and 8. Oh, 7 there again. 7s and 8s and that sort of stuff. So it's only a couple of minutes. Oh, look, it's 6 for that one there. So that's not too bad, is it, to be honest, for a freebie ship? What, a freebie fleet? That's okay. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to go back with this fleet here now. We're just going to go back and do another 102. That's the X1 ships. They should be first in the line, shouldn't they? I mean, obviously, if you were messing around with Grease Monkey Cruise, it would be instant fix because it'd be 15 minutes, wouldn't it? So, however, for the stream, we'll just do that. And then we'll do that and click that because it's only 1 coin. And I've got 27 coins to go. Here we go, not bad. And then we'll put these in here, let them fix in slow time. We'll speed that one up because it's got 11 seconds left. And we'll start the repair on that one. Okay, now let's go back out again and have a little look. So it was just about 30 minutes and a few seconds, wasn't it? So let's take a look at this one now. Yes, Ren, definitely. And if you're anywhere near me, I think I'm in 13, and feel free, because where am I? Actually, find relay point. Where am I? I am close to whatever relay point this is when it comes up. 13 east. I am east, or northeast, so 13 east. So feel free to hop over anytime during the week. Right, okay, let's just do one more then, and we know which way we're going to go in now. We don't know whether that was the right way to hit it, but it wasn't so bad. Last 2, 1 or 2, or 2 fleet. Oh, okay. Fleet still getting hit on the left side, right. Let's see if we can make this thing any better now, or any quicker. I actually do quite enjoy these targets. Once they dialed the damage down from last month, they're actually a nice set of targets. The design's really good. It's interesting. And if you get damage in the main, it's your own fault for poor driving, which I don't have an issue with. Well, I have an issue with my poor driving, but I don't have an issue about getting damage if it's my fault. So we'll go straight down and get that one this time. Well, that stunned that, did it? Right, okay. No, we're going to go around there, I think. Nearly got it. There we go, we got it this time. So what do we have to watch? We had to watch out for that angle there. That's where I messed up last time. So looks like around about here. That's not a problem. I don't get too close. That's not a problem too. I don't get. So we're just going to watch that this time because that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That had about a range, I think, around about here, but we'll give it a go. So I just want to get into around here, but not too close. you stop firing at me, please? Thank you. Oh, no, you didn't stop firing. You decided to carry on. Thank you very much. All right, so remind myself next time, kill that one off first. Let's go back and get it now. Although, to be honest, I think with the evade, extra evade, I don't seem to have had too much damage so far. I know we're not anywhere near getting through the target just yet, but... Now, smart people will probably peel off one ship, let that take the incoming, and then take it from there. So, okay, that's not so bad. Let's go wide, and then we'll go in. Watch that arc of that one there. Good, come in here. Now, this is where we get interesting. Can I slip through there? Yes, I can. Can I still slide through there? Can I blow that up on the way through so I haven't got to panic? This could be really a nice thing to do here, because so that's the furthest in, so I need to be about here-ish. So can I come along here? Can I blow that up? Yes, I can. And then I can come into here and I can sit still. That's far more relaxing, isn't it? Which is nice, and I can blow that one up as well, and now I can do things to my leisure. That's definitely better. Didn't realise that before. I've got to watch him, so there's no point going there and there yet. So I can get into here. Let's go into there. That was one boom. Let's go right in now. Nice. Now I'll get that in a minute. I don't know if I'm any less on damage, but ultimately it's seems better. Straight down to there. I've left that this time. No, target that, please. Take that out. Take this out. Take those out, and we should be done. What is the angle for that? That one's there and that one's there. Okay. So we need to come down around about here. I think that's it. That's definitely a lot better. Oh, we even got the gate. Whoops. We should be good, I think. Is that it? Yeah, time's out. So I think that's less than 30 minutes, isn't it? No F-bombs, Fred. Sorry, mate. Not this time. 0% taken. I don't believe that, obviously, because I had to resist some, but much better on the evade, 37, and 41, and 1% taken. So that's definitely better, and we're at 15 minutes. There we go. 15 minutes, instant base. Happy with that? So there we go. Instant base is more than acceptable. If you're at the X1, then there you go. I wouldn't say it's the best method, but it worked. Right, okay, we'll pop back in, we'll fix them up. How are we doing for points? We're not quite there yet, but we're going to go and mess around with the 900 in a second. Let's recall that, and let's go and look at the biggie. We are nearly 50 minutes in. Good, the last little bit, and then we're done. We have 10 minutes until the next world kicks off. And don't forget, in a couple of hours then, it will be Hefe's show. The crib show, so we'll be on that. I'm sure Fred will probably be on that as well in the background. If not, then we'll have a little chat about all the things that have turned up in this week, including the PvP stuff, which I know Hefe hates, but I'd like it. And we'll talk about basically probably builds and specials, etc. for the new fleets. The never-ending cycle of building fleets. Anyway. So that's 28 minutes. I'm not going to speed that up this time. I'm just going to fix this. I'm just intrigued to see. Okay, so 4 minutes. 3 minutes. Now, I'm probably not brave enough to take this this crew off to go into the 900, to be honest. My fleet photobombed you. Yeah. Did it, mate? I didn't actually. Did you actually? I'll have to go outside and have a look. I didn't notice. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Server side repairs. It doesn't matter. It's just bloody frustrating. Come on, speed up, speed up. Right, press fix on that one there. Let's go back out. Hey, I didn't know you still kept the PLS tag, mate. Oh, right, cool. Should we find a 900? I'm not saying I'm going to be able to kill it first time, but give me a couple of seconds to see what it is. I'm going to go in at 3 o'clock. Okay, let's have a little peek. Yes, co-op. Yeah, we know that. There's stuff there, that buildings that you can kill, mate. Feel free to kill them if you want to come in. And I'll do all the messy stuff. But let's take a look at it first. Oh, it's huge. Right, entry point. One down here. And one over here. So that's the... There we go. There's the dividing line. Look. It's sort of in between this bit. Let's just press go. It's in between this bit here. So there's a division along there. Okay. Now, conceptually, it looks the same. Just a few extra nasties. So we have got 15 minutes to complete it, so I'm sure we'll be fine. So those are shrouded. Got to kill that probably, or kill that to unshroud those. The short range. Annoying. He's already launching, so we can sit in there if that's not facing that way, which it isn't. Kill that off, kill off that. That's outside, so we can sit here for the first one. Go in, kill these two, kill that gate, go in there, sit there, kill those two. Bobbing around, kill that. Kill those two there. Watch this thing. Kill those two there. Oh, I've got to watch these popping out though. So okay, there's a little bit of trickery. Let's do the gate. Now you'll notice they're jumping in twos, which is good. So we should be able to follow the second one in, and we want to go and sit about here, don't we? Okay, we're safe. And then we're going to go and dive in. We'll put the ring on this one here. So you can see that you can sort of like get clouded a little bit by those, and they don't do anything. So as long as you don't get too close to that mine, because that's the blast area effect, you can get reasonably close. Okay, so this is the timing bit now. So this one and then this one. So we see where we've got to go. We should be okay, I'm hoping. Be interesting to get this timing right. Blow my neck. Although they didn't make a huge amount of difference even when you did clout these things last time. We'll just wait for this one to go past a little bit. Okay, let's go. Well, that's not so bad, is it? That one's shrouded itself back up again. That's quite nice. I know it's come back out again, but let's try and get ourselves into a place where we can not cause ourselves too much angst. Let's wait for that to blow up. I think I might have got a bit of damage there, but we'll see. Okay, let's pause here a second. There's nothing here that's going to cause me damage. Where's this one and where's that one? So those two don't do anything. I've got to watch that. That's a short range, that's a long range, and there's nothing in there. So let's get in between these two. And I'm going to go straight for that, I think, next. Watch the range of that. Okay. So how do we get... That's troublesome, isn't it? So that one there overlaps, and you cannot get to kill that and that without drawing some damage. Yeah, frustrating because they're overlapping, aren't they? Look, look. There's a gap there this time, but there's no gap here, and that's the middle line. Look there. Okay. Let me just go and clear up this mess down here. I've got to watch these, so they'll start coming out. But there's a good... Oh, look at the range on him, look. So I need to get in. These are faster, so I'll just wait a second, let one come out, and then go straight ahead. Oh, I'm going to get blown up there. One, so I clapped one, but not in the world. And like I said, some people have gone for the Hyper 30 fleet, so they're a little bit faster, but ultimately it's not too bad. So what did that uncover? That didn't really uncover a great deal. Now I need to have a little look at this. I cannot... Do I take the risk and go up there and actually... Shall I do that? So take the risk of going up there and clapping that, and hopefully it will stun that one. I won't be able to get to that one. That's the only concern. I've stunned it, but I can't get to it. Where's the... No, I can't. You see, I can't get to it because of the range. So that's not the wise way to go about it. This one's going to be... I can get into that, though. Right, and I can kill this one off, can't I? Yes, I can. Okay, so that could be worse. This one's just got to go in there and just cycle in and out a little bit. So we've already started on the second half of the target. I don't know if Ren's sitting in the side of here. I'm not really sure where he is. This is one we know about, getting inside, inside. And that's a range one as well. So that's that one there. So that looks safe. That looks safe there. Yes, it does. So about here. Okay, so we're halfway through the target, which is nice. That's one of those ones there, so I've got to wait for these two to go, and then we'll just bop in and out and take that out. Watching this one here at the same time. 1, 2. Oh, got a bit of a splash on me then. I'm going to go in and take this one out. Sit here. That one's facing that way, that one's facing that way. So let's go down and take these out. We'll take this out as well. Already I'm not really liking the amount of damage for the amount of return, so I might do some of these at weekend when I'm bored, but it's just the time. We're at 7 minutes already. We already said we know we can kill these off now because we've blown up that center one. We can kill these off here, and that one there off. And then we've got to do back escape. We might as well just kill this because it makes our life a bit easier. We can go out and get those two there then, can't we? I think we might even be able to... Can we reach them from here? No, we can't. Okay, but there'll be no more of those coming out. There will be some from there though, I think. But we can dodge those. One. Well, we didn't quite dodge that one, did we? We actually drove straight into it. Anyway, as a concept, that'll do. Yeah, they shoot slightly to the right, that's what it is. So we can nip round that way, okay. You know, it may pay to exit the target and do it in 2 halves, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Or get someone to do it with you. There we go, we can auto this, can't we? Yeah. Yeah, I think someone joining might be the best. Oh, is that Ren? It probably is Ren. Could be. Anyway, there you go. That's the target done. Do you know what? For a first go, that's not bad. Probably about 3/4 an hour. What would it be evade? 36%, 31%, 1%, 1%, and 11% resisted, 21% resisted. So about, thank you for that, progress-wise. There you go, I'm ready to build. It was Ren, yeah, cool. Well done, mate. And repair time for that was 42. Okay, it could have been worse. I think we can get that lower. Well, we know we can get it lower, but that's not so bad. Right, okay, we're at the hour. Is there anything else? Hello, mate, you're right. Is there anything else anybody wants to have a little look at? I'll pause a second and let you have 2 moments in chat if you want to say anything. But that's all the targets. We've had a look at them. I don't think you should be doing too much on your builds just yet. Wait till you get to the VXP weekend. I know you've got lots of tokens, but they're only going to sit there. There's no FN this week anyway, so don't feel like you're going to burn a hole in your pocket if they're just sitting there for a few days. Build the basic hull, you know, and just let it do its own thing. Come on, hurry up. Where are you? I know it's not at sea. Oh, there it is. Did it just come back in now? No. Don't feel you've got to go and did that just fix itself? No. The fleet is currently out to sea. Okay, we're having a moment. Okay. It's having a moment. Okay, press Chimera both. There it is. Okay, it's back. Right, no problems. I'll fix that in a second. And yeah, like I say, during the Hefe show, we'll be taking a little look at the builds and fleets and that stuff. But for now, let's just go into. It's just taking its time to come back. Let's go in the shipyard. Let's go into the hull itself then. And let's just pick it up. So it is in the assault range. Okay, then you should be able to say it's there. Look, so it's down there at the moment. There's the Confessor. It's going to get some skins, this thing. You know it is. Okay, if we go into the event, then we'll pick it up in the prize pool. And there it is there, look. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, good. We've got the blueprint. I'm going to need to refresh in a minute. It's having some moments, but we'll manage hopefully to get through this. So let's select the hull now. We've got it. There it is. Okay, so they got a 3-day. If you're fully up to speed with everything, you've got a 3-day, 5-hour build. Don't waste tokens and that sort of stuff. Probably get that to 4 days if you can, or 3 days and just wait the 5 hours. Unless you've got any 1-hour build tokens, I don't really know. What is it like then to put a weapon on it? The limited one. That puts us up to, well, that's not too bad. Look, that's pretty close. 3 days, 18 hours. We had another one. It takes it to 4, 6. Okay, so let's clear those off. Don't put the armors on, obviously, because you need to VXP it. You may have, if you're going for one of the ones with obviously some counters on, there you go. That's probably reasonable, isn't it? If you're going for one of the countermeasure ships, because you're definitely going to need one or at least countermeasures on some of the ships, then there's an option. You could do that. It's all based around on obviously using up your tokens, because we've got a lot, I think, almost to build every single hull blank anyway with something on before this time next week. Or yeah, go with some of the other specials that are already out there. I think the engine's available. It is the engine. What's the engine doing? That's not too bad, is it? Put a weapon on. A little bit over. Put 2 weapons on. What's it like? 21. Okay. What else have we got then? We could put. I can't remember what I actually put down. We haven't got that yet. But what would it like if we put that on? 320. Okay. So there's some options anyway. There are some options. So I think I probably myself 23 days and 20 hours. 20 hours will give me till about just after I come home from work tomorrow. So that looks decent to me. I'll leave the 20 hours going because then I can save one of the tokens. Let me just press build ship because I've got a funny feeling if we go for speeding up. Yeah, that's the tokens that I've saved. And remember we said about some freebie stuff that Kicks have just given us? There you go. There are some dedicated tokens as well for this particular hull. So use those first, okay, and then start chipping away at these. I can't remember how many we've got because I had to quickly log on and just keep pressing past everything to actually start the live stream. So like I said, we'll talk about that on Hefe's show. I'm sure he's got some slides on that. So there we go. Okay then. I hope that helped everybody. That's an hour. We're done. We've been through our targets. Well done, Kixeye. I think you've got it right this time. Okay, I'll admit when things are going well, there is damage there, but the damage isn't too bad. If you make a mistake, yes, you get some damage yourself. That's your own fault. Okay then. But, you know, if you drive sensibly and you pick a reasonable route and you team up a little bit with some people, particularly in that 900, I think you can have an okay raid this time. There are a nice multitude of prizes, okay? I don't think it'll be too hard to achieve. Even the free set they've given us this time, you've got a free fleet there. You can just keep chipping away if you want to at that 102 target, or go and sit in some 900 with some people as well. So there are options there. So I think they've done a good job this time. Like I say, I'll log off now, be back on in about 2 hours with Hefe, and then we'll talk again. Okay, take care all. Thanks very much.